People are like, where's the business? People are like, where's the transparency? People are like, where's the drama?
Yeah.
And it has gone away, but it hasn't gone away for the reasons that people are assuming. And I think what they actually mean is, where's Doug? Because Doug is the one who is always bringing radical transparency. He's the one with the kind of crow's nest view of the whole company, who can tell you like what's actually going on. And yeah, Doug's been in the turret, hiding out for a while, just kind of focusing. His life is a little dynamic at the moment.
After the article had come out, but before everything had gotten totally resolved, I learned my wife had breast cancer. It was one of those things, and actually I did grab Matt, and I did the day I found out, I let Matt know, just because I was like, oh, this actually is the sort of thing that will probably impact my life, and then therefore Wyrmwood and Wyrm Lyfe in general. There will be some sort of impact, even if you try to minimize it. So I did start recording it, and I haven't been private about it in the company. I mean, I announced it within the company. And it's been fucking... it hasn't been great. Right? I don't recommend 0 stars. I think it's the uncertainty that's the worst aspect of it, especially for my wife, and the hospitals don't help. And they're like, oh yeah, hey, this is what we're gonna do. We think you have like stage 1 or stage 2. Well, they realized it was stage 2 once they knew it had gone to the lymph node, or it started to go to the lymph node. I think staging is good for doctors because it can prevent medical malpractice lawsuits. It also helps the insurance companies because they can then understand, oh, with this kind of cancer, we can expect it's gonna cost about this much money. And so the staging, from everybody's perspective, sort of, I think, helps the process of guiding the process.
Yeah.
The problem, we went to go get a second opinion. This is what they don't tell you. If you get a second opinion and it disagrees with the first opinion, the fuck are you supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
You're not a fucking doctor.
Right.
Right, and so that's exactly what happened to us. Now we're in a situation where the good hospitals are saying, oh no, this is more serious than you think. We need to really be much more aggressive. And then we have the less prestigious hospital being like, no, we don't think it's as bad. We want to take this course of action. So what the fuck do you do?
So what the fuck are you doing?
That right there, that experience she went through was like the most difficult, damaging part of this process so far. She reacted more poorly to this situation than the actual cancer diagnosis. Because now she's like, am I gonna fuck this up? Right? Like, because, am I gonna ruin this? Did I already ruin it? Like, by getting by the way, getting these second opinions and all this stuff and the additional tests, it like added weeks and weeks and weeks, and like, I think by now we will have added a full month before the treatment began.
Yeah.
The whole thing turned into this, a big pile of stressful nonsense, which is probably not great for cancer patients. But no, honestly, overall, she's been good. I mean, as good as you can be. She hasn't cracked up. She has not, and that's the thing. There's a weird impulse people have. They almost expect you to fall apart. But from my viewpoint, I don't see what that accomplishes. Let's say, heaven forbid, something actually did occur.
Right.
I'm still a father.
Yeah.
I still have 5 children. I'm still leading a business which has 150 people in it, with who knows how many families, dependents, mortgages, obligations. For myself, and actually like most people, cracking up is not an option.
Yeah.
You just simply, so it's odd that we almost expect it from people. Like, oh, why aren't you more distraught and destroyed? It's like, because I need to be functional.
Yeah.
Because I actually have to be a functional human being. I can't come in here and everybody just has a worse day because I was here.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck does that accomplish? So yeah, no, I'm still standing. I'm still like, it's all, I mean, granted, nothing actually very bad has happened. So I reserve judgment. I have not actually been tested. And my wife, more importantly, she has also been fine. But we also haven't actually been tested. So the test is about to come. And that is surgery on Wednesday. So full, one side mastectomy. A lumpectomy is when they take out just a bit, because it's more advanced than that. It has to be the whole thing. She'll be in the hospital Wednesday, Thursday, and I think probably Friday. So my schedule this week's going to be a little bit fucked up. And then after that is when it turns into the marathon, which is probably chemotherapy, potentially hormone therapy.
Everyone's dealing with tragedies, and you can assume you understand what's happening, but you actually have a fraction of a percent of the information. And that's true for everybody. And it's true for me, it's true for Doug, it's true for JB, it's true for everybody on the floor.
So anyway, I mean, if people want more business stuff, what I would advocate is after this 10-week period, if we decide, hey, we didn't like how that went, or we just want to try something new, we could try to take a very different format.
That's what we're doing, by the way. It was a 10-week challenge. The idea was, hey, let's go down to one episode a week so we can really focus on crafting. We wanted the quality to be better.
Yeah.
We should run our current 10-week strategy, and then if we say, this did not yield what we wanted, we should do the complete opposite for 10 weeks and run that hard for 10 weeks.
5 episodes.
And learn. Yeah. No, I'm not kidding. Because then you're actually getting information. You only learn in failure mode. So you kind of have to push yourself into failure mode in order to actually gain information. And then you set an end date. You're like, we're not going to be fucking idiots forever. Like, we're not going to.
Well.